Hi guys, welcome to Images Everything. I'm your host Rav Holly, and today I'm going to be addressing a question I've been getting through social media, texting, and phone calls continuously for the last month. I've been MIA for those that follow me on Twitter. I've deactivated my Twitter page, and I've just been kind of laying low. I'm going through a transition stage in my life, in my photography career, and this is what's going on. Going to let you guys know. What's going on is I'm going to be closing my studio here in Long Beach and opening up a new studio out in Joshua Tree, California. I'm going to be semi-retiring, I guess you could say, a little bit. Lucky enough for me, over the years I've been able to accumulate enough residual income on a monthly basis that I'm going to move out there and I'm going to concentrate on doing what I want to do, which is my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be starting a podcast called Images Everything. So hopefully you'll tune into the podcast. Hopefully you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be bringing you some photography tutorials. I'm going to be doing some landscape photography out there in the middle of the desert. It's going to be a big transition phase for me, as ever since I've lived in California, I've never lived more than 4 blocks from the beach. So going from the beach to the Mojave Desert, it's going to be a transition phase, I'm sure. I grew up in West Texas though, so it's desert climate out there, so I'm sure it won't take me long to adjust. Going to be doing some reviews on equipment. Not sure I'm going to be doing photography equipment. You got so many guys out there doing that and doing such a bang-up job of it, doing a spectacular job. You got guys like Fro with FroKnowsPhotos.com, and you got Chase Jarvis, you got Matt Granger, that Nikon guy, used to be that Nikon guy, I don't know who he is now. But those guys do great equipment reviews on photography equipment. So I'm going to be looking at little niche items that maybe you haven't heard of or you don't know about. My next review is going to be on a thing called a Magic Mount, which has made my life so much easier. And anybody with a smartphone, you're going to want to watch this review and you're going to want to get one. Hopefully I'll have the studio up and running out there within 2 weeks, and I'll be producing that video and getting it up here on the YouTube channel for all you guys to take a look at it and see what a Magic Mount is and see how well it will work for you as well. It's working for me. I'm sure it'll work for you too. So it's a little bittersweet, a little bit sad to close this big studio. I've got a 2,000 square foot studio here, and it's been my little work sanctuary, I guess you could call it. And but hey, everything happens for a reason, right? And like the old adage goes, when one door closes, another door opens. I've been a full-time photographer now for about 6 years, 4 years, continuously full-time. I've worked a few little part-time jobs here and there, but for the last 4 years, I really focused on my photography career with my commercial photography and my product photography and stuff. And kind of got to be a struggle with all the overhead I had, so I'm downsizing and going to being a minimalist photographer, a budget photographer. So I'll be giving you some insight on what I use, what I do, what equipment I buy, how I buy it, you know, to keep my business up and running. And I plan on doing some beautiful desert landscape photography out there. So hopefully I'll be able to get that up on 500px and you'll be able to see that. And really going to be concentrating on the podcast. I got all the equipment in for the podcast. I got my mixers, my mics, I've got everything. Had a little bit of technical hardware issue with the mixer plugging into the iMac. It's not really compatible, so I've ordered an adapter, and hopefully that's going to get that squared away. And I'll be getting my first podcast show up within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's my goal anyway. I've been wanting to do a podcast now for about 4 years, but just haven't been able to put that thing together. But I think I'm on the final stretch. So hopefully I'll be getting that up for you guys, and hopefully you'll tune in, you'll listen. If not, then I'll be just talking to myself. And hopefully you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel here and give me a thumbs up. If you want me to, if you have any questions for me, what equipment I use, what strobes, cameras, anything, leave me a comment in the comment section and I will answer you as soon as I possibly can. For all of my friends and everybody out there in Long Beach, hey, it's been a great run. I've had a great time in Long Beach. Long Beach is it's a big city, but it's kind of eclectic, and it's just something about this place. And I'm gonna miss it, but I'm looking forward to a little bit more tranquility and a little bit more laid-back lifestyle, and just working on some stuff that I want to do and some stuff that I love, and having time to commit to that. So, anyway, guys, you can check out my Photo Junkie Facebook group on Photo Junkie, and there's a bunch of cool photographers in there, amazing people. We have a good time in the group. So anyway, I wanted to address what was going on, let everybody know I'm okay, everything's cool. Just been trying to gather everything and figure out exactly what I was going to do here, and I've got it figured out, and I'm moving forward. So anyway, be sure to tune into my show, Images Everything, and I mean everything. Images everything, and that's what sells. That's one of the most important thing is working on your image and putting an image out there for yourself. So I'm going to try to be giving some advice on how you do that as a photographer. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and we'll see you on the other side. Have a great day, guys.